So, I'm gonna apologize. I'm feeling a bit of a creative block right now, and I haven't been really creating any characters or doing any digital art pieces or anything fun like that. So, you get another process video. Hooray! So, I'm sorry, but let's get into this. Hello and welcome back to another video where I will share to you a bit of the process of making logo decisions slash branding ? Basically what I'm doing is I'm rebranding the channel and sort of myself in a way because I need to come up with a portfolio for school and just, future career applications and whatnot. And to do that, I sort of want to think of something that's not just my name and slapping it on my portfolio. I need something interesting, because I'm such an interesting person. Am I lying to myself? Anyways, so basically we are undergoing some rebranding, just tidying some things up. There isn't much to tidy up for the channel, I would say, other than maybe straightening out some of my thumbnail stuff. I don't have a tactic for it still, / yet, but yeah, so I am just, trying to figure a few things out, especially for my portfolio, and we need to get down to the basics. So we start off with trying to figure out my aesthetic. I don't know if I'm cute and creepy, but who knows, that's in the air. This was actually a really difficult thing for me to do. It took me weeks to figure out what do I want my portfolio to say about me, because the channel is cutesy. Let's be honest here. Cutesy with a little hint, just a bit of crazy, manic, forgetfulness stuff. It has its own branding. In person, though, it's a bit different over here. Some people find me cute, other people find me intimidating. Oopsie daisy. Do you know what's 100% sure, though? I am a shit disturber. Oops. I also swear a lot more in real life. Surprise! Who would have seen that one coming? But yeah, so with that all being said, it's sort of hard to figure out what I want to portray in my portfolio. Since we are sort of doing rebranding things though, and I want to clean things up, make things more consistent, at least I start working on the head / avatar and some typed things for the channel. That way, it's something. I'm doing something productive and I'm actually going towards a direction. So that's great. It was awesome. I did a sketching or some thumbnails and sketches, and then I also moved this into Medibang to do it digitally. It was fine digitally in Medibang, but then here's the thing. You know how you see some signs or posts and they get really crunchy? I wanted to avoid that. And it's hard to do when you use a rasterized program like Medibang, because it's dealing with pixels, and if you don't have enough pixels, then the thing comes out blurry, and yeah. So with that being said, I had to make this a vector-based program, or vector-based asset, so then that way it could be sized either way, and it won't get all funky or pixely. That's basically how it goes. So I attempted it one time. It did not work out very prettily. It doesn't look nice. So I take a break from that and I work on the actual just a bit blank part. And it looks alright. To be honest, it's not bad. I don't mind it. I'm not hating it. But it just, something about it didn't feel right when I returned to designing the avatar's head again. It just, I don't know, I felt like it was too long. Maybe it wasn't the right choice for a portfolio name. So I sort of scrapped just a bit and we go with Blanket, because at Blanket Designs, we've got you covered. That was basically the whole thought process of it. I know, I'm a simple-minded person. Anyways, so yeah, that's great. And I still have a crisis on my hand of what do I want to sort of make my portfolio. Do I want to go minimalistic? Do I want to go cute, tech, or like horror? And here's the thing, if we were supposed to divide up my personality, into percentages, horror only takes maybe 3% of my brain, so 97% is dedicated to other things. And it's really hard to sort of distill what to push forwards from that part. Like, it's mostly sciences and biology, psychology, some forensic stuff going on, some spare space for random facts that I know, and then maybe 25% cuteness plus a dash of like being organized and simple and straight to the point. So I do eventually come to a great conclusion. Cute minimalistic, or cute minimalism. It's clean, minimalism is timeless, and it's to the point, which is good, but it also has this cute element, which I feel like sort of envelops me well. Who says cute has to be wholesome? Maybe I like arson. I mean, that wouldn't surprise my classmates. But anyways, so yeah, that is settled now. I come back in. I think I have my font picked out, the font combination, and I am going to start actually making this head into a vector. We go through a lot of variations for the heads. It makes sense, it's hard to make sure that everything's perfect and whatnot. And maybe in the future when I look back, it's not going to be perfect, but it's good enough for right now, and I like it. That's what matters. Although now I'm questioning if I want to go with brown hair or gray hair. But that's a problem for later, I can finalize that once I actually make my complete guideline. But as of right now, this works. I can simplify it to black and white or white on black. It looks fine. I have my colors picked out, and we look back at the text. What combinations do we want? At first, I chose sort of like two handwritten type, but then I felt like they clashed too much together, so I chose contrasting type. So I use a hand brush stroke type for the blanket part, and then designs as a sans serif font. Contrast, it's important. And also I like the idea of being both I like doing handwritten stuff, I like doing the fun things, but I also like being very clean and concise with everything. See, that's what I need. Just, who am I? Adorable, handwritten, concise, clear, simple. I also like trying new things. And I also think going with something more minimalistic also helps with the portfolio, because all the projects that I've done will sort of help to fill in space and add that contrast to the background or whatever I choose to do. So that's great. And I think that's basically it. This is what I have on my branding so far. So that's cool. And yeah, let me know if you're interested in more process videos, because I do have to also form the website for it and put together my portfolio. So let me know if you're interested in that. And I hope to get an actual painting video out, because there's a cursed art piece that I've done that I would like to redo, see if I'm actually better at art. So stay tuned for that one. And yeah, a lot of editing, because I've been filming things with the camera and whatnot. So videos are coming out slower, but I think they're funner. They're better, possibly. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. I hope you guys all stay safe, stay hydrated, and just have a wonderful day. Bye.